Getting your first call center promotion in 12 steps. It's amazing to me that this is one of the few remaining industries where there is no real formal education system or structured courses that you can take to learn about the workings of a call center. Accounting, marketing, human resources, finance, and even IT all have university programs that can help you get a full start in your career. The call center profession is different. Because no such programs exist, many young and smart people can start their career as a call center agent and work their way up to senior management levels within the industry. So anyone who wants to work hard and learn about the industry can earn the same amount of money as a finance or marketing professional. Although I can't tell you all the steps to be a vice president in this video, I'm confident that you will learn some key lessons to get your first promotion. At the end of this video, I will list out some of the key roles in the call center industry and what those jobs typically pay. So here are the 12 steps you need to take. But first, a warning of sorts. If you're looking for an easy answer or immediate results, then stop right here because you won't find it in this video. I wouldn't mislead you. There is no easy or quick way to become a leader. It takes time and effort, but you can do it if you follow these steps. Here are the 12 steps. Number 1, solve the customer's problem. 2, be reliable. 3, know the company standards. 4, know your friendly competition. 5, work unpopular schedules. 6, know what it takes to lead people. 7, stand out by dressing better. 8, be of service to others. 9, never stop learning. 10, improve the business. 11, volunteer. And finally 12, give away everything you know. The first step is to be the person who solves customers' problems. If you are currently a call center agent, I know that's not always realistic to solve every problem for every customer. But if you have that attitude on every call, you will do much better in the job. With that mindset, you will want to find different ways to help every customer you talk to. As you learn how to fix customers' problems, you will become known as the person who knows how to answer all the tough questions. Having this ability will grow your personal reputation and you will get noticed at work. Step 2 has to do with attendance. Be reliable. If you're not reliable, you are not promotable. It is that simple. Work your assigned shifts and don't be late. As people begin to rely on you because of your great knowledge, you cannot afford to let them down. Don't let your team leader down or your supervisor down, because once you become a team leader or a supervisor, you cannot afford to let your agents down. Being reliable is very, very important. Step number 3 is knowing exactly what the company's standards are regarding how long you should spend on calls or how important it is to adhere to your schedule. Transfer rates, sales rates, first call resolution, voice of the customer, whatever the measure is, you should know it and be able to achieve it. These measures are usually important for the company to achieve as it helps to meet commitments to the customer. Because of that, it's important for you to achieve them as well. If you want to lead a team of agents, they will need your guidance and your knowledge. If they can do the job better than you can, then it will be hard for them to see you as the leader. You don't have to be the best in every single area. That's not always reasonable, or is it achievable. But being top 10 in customer satisfaction, AHT, or attendance would probably be a very good place to start. Again, easier said than done. So here's another step that has helped me a lot. Step number 4, know your friendly competition. In your case, it's the best performing agents in the program. Find out who they are and sit beside them. Learn what they do and how they do it. Even though you may not like their style of call handling, there is no doubt that you will learn something by talking with them and asking them how they learned to do what they're doing. Most people don't do this because they don't want to admit that someone else knows more than they do. Their ego gets in the way. Don't let this happen to you. Good leaders are always learning something new and from different people. Chances are you can copy what they're doing and become as good as they are, because most agents would be flattered to share what they know once you recognize and acknowledge their skill and experience. Here is something not many people think about. Step number 5, work the unpopular schedules. Sometimes it can be better to take a shift that's not as popular as the core shifts. These shifts tend to have less support in place, so you get to do more and you will have a better opportunity to fill in when a key person is sick or doesn't show up for work. In my last organization, our most important client did their most important work at 4:30 in the morning, long before the management team came in for the start of the day. The staff who worked with that client got great visibility to senior management because the work they did was so important. We came to trust the work of this one particular lady on the team so much that we promoted her to team leader position and moved her to a much better shift. She simply would not have had the same experience if she worked with the team during the regular day shifts. If you work in the Philippines or India, your core shifts are the overnights, so daytime shifts have typically less support. Here's step number 6. Know what it takes to lead people. Talk to different managers, supervisors, and team leaders. Let them know that you are interested in becoming a supervisor or manager one day and that you would like to know how they became a leader. Everybody likes to tell their story. Also, ask them what they find to be the most likable and the most challenging aspects of their job. Ask them what they did to get the job they are in today. No better people to learn from than the people who are doing the job that you will have one day. Never be afraid to ask questions and always seek to learn something new. Step number 7. Stand out by dressing and looking better. Neat, tidy, clean business dress tells others that you care about you. When you take the time to care about you, you can't help but care about the work that you do. Here is a simple and time-honored dress code. Like all successful careers, we start at the bottom and work our way to the top. So, black shoes, dark socks, blue or black pants, a black belt, a pressed white shirt or light blue button-down shirt or blouse, and maybe a tie. No golf shirts, no t-shirts, no sweatpants, no stretchy pants, no crazy jewelry. Well-kept hair, clean hands, and teeth are also important. Stay away from hair coloring, visible tattoos, or body piercing. It simply pays to look professional, and it's another simple way to stand out and to be recognized. If you want to test my theory, take a look at the managers, leaders, or people of authority that you value in your organization. See how they are dressed? Do they stand out from the crowd? Most of the times, I think you'll agree with me. Here's step number 8. Good leaders know that being a leader doesn't mean telling people what to do. Being a great leader means serving people who are on your team. Serving means showing them how to get better by teaching them, informing them, so they can become more confident in doing a better job. I have seen so many people forget about this important rule. It seems that they get promoted and they immediately forget that they are there to serve their staff and not to boss them around. Good leaders are always working to help their people become better. Step number 9. Read books on leadership and management. Never stop learning. There are many, many good books on leadership and managing people. Here are 3 good books in my opinion. The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, The New Leaders 100-Day Action Plan, and 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I have dozens of books on leadership and self-improvement. I always learn different things from different books. There is no one book that will supply you with all the information you need. That's why it's important to read as many different books, because there are many different perspectives on leadership. It's also important to know that there are many ways and styles of leadership. It will take time for you to form your style. It's truly a learning process. So keep reading books on leadership. Don't be shy. Bring the book to work. Show people that you are very serious about becoming a leader. Step number 10. Being a good leader means looking for and suggesting ways to improve the business. Leaders drive progress. They do this by looking for ways to improve processes and procedures within the center. I'll share an example with you. One of my managers wanted each of his team leaders to create a report that listed their team's daily absenteeism. Well, the report took about 40 minutes each day for the team leaders to do. So this was 12 people working 40 minutes each day. Close to 8 hours in total was spent on creating this one report. Well, one of the team leaders went to the reporting team and got them to create the same report in less than an hour. Because of that, everyone in the center got an extra 40 minutes back in their day, all thanks to one team leader who was willing to find a better way of doing the same report. Always question why things are done the way they are. Sometimes there are very good reasons, but many a time there are no reasons at all. Those are the areas for improvement. Either way, you will learn something, and the odds are great that you will help to improve the business simply by looking for a better way. Step number 11, volunteer and help out on special committees where you can. Think about it. Volunteers are usually giving leadership opportunities where they can stand out. Maybe it's leading a training class or new hire orientation or organizing a company event. All of these experiences give you the chance to practice your leadership skills. As a volunteer, you have to think about what will be best for the people in a certain situation. That is the same kind of thinking you need when you are managing a team. So it's good practice, and it also provides good exposure to senior management. And finally, step 12. Good leaders always want to give away everything that they have learned. Leaders grow by ensuring people who report to them or work with them can do the job that they do today. If nobody else in the business can do your job, then you will always have to do your current job. Your boss can't promote you if you don't have anyone ready to take your place. So give away as much as you know so that you can grow to the next level. If you can show your boss that you have someone to take your place, you make it easy for him or her to promote you to another level because there's always some person who's available and qualified to replace you. Now it's up to you to create your opportunities. It takes work, hard work, but being a good leader requires work and a little bit of luck. So I've added this slide to motivate you and remind you that your hard work will pay off one day. As you know, there are many different career options within the call center industry. Typically, people move up from call center agent positions to team leaders and go on from there. I have listed the typical salaries for some of the common positions in the industry. As you can see, salaries increase very quickly as you move up within an organization, from team leader to call center manager and then on to call center director, with higher salaries in workforce, training and quality, and operations. So imagine yourself making over $100,000 a year. Yes, it takes time, but it's very doable. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If you would like a copy without narration, simply write me at clive@careforcustomers.com and I will send you either a PDF, PowerPoint, or Keynote file. If you want to see more call center videos on various topics, please visit my YouTube channel at youtube.com/careforcustomers.